Let me say something radical. You don't have to earn your rest. You don't have to prove yourself by being the strongest, the busiest, the most reliable woman in the room. You don't have to keep pushing just because people expect you to. Soft does not mean weak. Soft means self aware. Soft means sovereign. Soft means you finally learn what's actually worth your energy. And in this season of life, perimenopause, postmenopause, after 40, softness becomes a superpower. So let's talk about what it really means to stop hustling, stop over functioning, and start doing less. Because if nobody else told you, you are allowed to slow down and you are still powerful.
I'm still rising, beauty over age, turning every tear into a brand new page. No more hard hiding, I've come full bloom.
Welcome back to Beauty Over Age, where we talk power, peace, and purpose after 40. If you're new here, I'm so glad you found your way. And if you've been rocking with me for a while, welcome home. This space is all about honoring the woman you're becoming in this next season of life. And today, we're giving softness the respect it deserves. Because the truth is, you don't have to be hard to be strong. You don't have to overextend to be worthy. And you don't have to explain your need for rest to anybody. So go ahead and get cozy. We're going to talk about why doing less might just be the most powerful thing you've done in a long time. Let's rewind for a second. How many of us were taught that our worth came from how much we could carry? That strength meant saying yes when we were exhausted. That being a strong Black woman or a good mom or a hard worker meant we had to keep going no matter what. And the world applauds us for it. But what they don't show is the burnout, the autoimmune flare ups, the anxiety, the sleep deprivation, the resentment. So many of us entered our 40s tired, not just physically, but spiritually. And no one told us that we were allowed to change the story. Perimenopause isn't just a hormonal shift, it's a spiritual one. Suddenly, your nervous system won't tolerate what it used to. You get overstimulated more easy. You crave quiet but feel guilty for wanting it. You may have even asked yourself, why can't I keep up like I used to? Why am I so emotional? Why do I want to retreat? That's not failure, that's a divine reset. Your body isn't falling apart, it's calling you back to yourself. And the only thing breaking down is the mask you have had to wear for so long. Let me tell you what softness looks like in real life. Saying, I can't do that right now, and not over explaining it. Taking a nap in the middle of the day because you need it, not because you earned it. Saying no to a social invite and yes to your peace. Letting yourself cry instead of bottling it up. Letting your home be cozy instead of curated. Softness is not fragility, it's freedom. It's the release of performance. It's what happens when you stop fighting your body and start partnering with it. Here's a truth we don't talk about enough. You don't have to do it all to be valuable. In fact, doing less can be a sign of wisdom. You've lived long enough to know where your energy belongs and where it doesn't. You know what actually matters and what just looks good on Instagram. You are finally in the season of discernment where more is not always better, where slower is often more sacred, where presence is more important than productivity. That's not weakness, that's mastery. Let's talk about boundaries. They don't always have to be harsh or loud. They can be soft, loving, firm. I love you, but I won't be answering calls after 8 p.m. Or I'm not available to overextend myself right now. Or I'm choosing stillness today. You don't owe everyone access to you just because they're used to it. Soft boundaries protect your peace and your relationships because you're no longer saying yes from fear or guilt. You're saying no from alignment. Here's something that took me a long time to believe: rest is not laziness, rest is productivity in a different language. You are regenerating, you're healing, you are protecting your capacity for tomorrow by honoring your needs today. And don't let this culture of grind shame you for that. Midlife women are done running ourselves into the ground for a gold star. We are resting, we are resetting, and we are reclaiming the soft life, not because we can't hustle, but because we know we don't have to anymore. If you've been afraid that slowing down means you're falling behind, let me offer you this. You're not losing your edge, you're finding your center. You're anchoring into your wisdom. You're aligning with your spirit. You're making choices from peace, not pressure. That's not weakness, that's evolution. Let softness be your new strength. Let stillness be your new signal. Let calm be your confirmation. You don't have to hustle for healing. You don't have to earn your softness. You don't need permission to rest. You are powerful in your peace. You are radiant in your realness, and you are sacred in your softness. Let me know in the comments what's one thing you're letting go of in this season, and what's one soft thing you're letting in. And hey, if these videos are helping you feel seen or supported and you want to show a little love, you can buy me a coffee. Just scan the QR code on the screen. It helps me keep making content for women like us who are owning this season of life. Until next time, stay powerful, stay peaceful, and I'll see you in the next video.